Hello everyone, it's Mish here, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping by. I hope you continue to stop by, and if you keep returning, I thank you so much. Today is another day. If you have been watching, you know what I'm going to say. Another page in the Daphne's Diary Gluebook journal. So we already filled this one up, and I have done a flip through with this one. So we are starting our new journal, and it's our very first page. So I am going to skip this front page because I'm still not really happy with the way this turned out, so I'm not sure what's going to go on there. But I am going to start on this page. So I'm working from number 5, 2024, issue number 5, and I want to do something with this Beehive. Not exactly sure what, but this is what the intent of the page is going to be, as well as there are some bees in the back on page, I don't know what page, because the page is not numbered, but it's towards the back of the book. So I'm going to go away, I'm going to cut this out, and then I will be back. Okay, so I'm back, and I took this whole page right out. And I've cut out the little beehive and the little bees. And then I cut out this little bee. And I actually glued him on just to the back of onto some cardstock. Just so that he was a little bit heavier. And I'll explain in a minute. So then I've cut out the center panel. And I've cut the frame out. So I don't think I'm going to use those two pieces. But I'm going to use this cut up piece. And I'm going to use this. And then on the opposite page, I've cut out the word beehive. So what I first want to do is I'm going to use this frame, or this bit of paper, to create a frame. So I need to cut it about there. Let's cut that off. And then I'm just going to glue this round. So I'm going to use that for the top part. And then for the bottom part, I'm going to use this other piece. So if that tucks right into there, I want to cut this about right there, I guess. Maybe right there. So if I cut it there, or should I wait? Should I cut it? No, because I don't want that to show. Okay, so let's just try this. It might end up being an epic fail. I'm going to cut it a little bit bigger than what I think I'm going to need it. So then that's going to go like that. And I might cut that a little bit lower. And then this here, this piece here, I'm going to cut flush down there. Okay. And then this piece, we're going to fit it in here, like so. And I think I'll cut this here, so that that fits in there, like so. Okay. So then what I did is I took, I gotta get it. I took my embossing folder, which I cannot find right now. I'm not sure what I did with it. Anyways, I took my embossing folder, and it is in the hexagon shape, and I just embossed just a piece of white paper. And my embossing folder, I thought I stuck it right back in my embossing folder box, but I can't find it. Then I took some brown and gold color, and with my little finger daubers, I just went lightly with a couple different colors to show like the beehive kind of colors. And I thought that I'd put that on there and then layer it up. And I kind of like, it shows up a little bit more stark on the video, but I kind of liked that it was, I kept it a little bit lighter around the edge just to kind of frame it a little bit. Now, if you're more into distressing, you can distress that edge, but I kind of like how that looks. So first of all, let me see here. I want to, if that goes over to there, and that goes to there, I do need to cut that down just a little bit. So I'm going to just glue down this back, and I'm just going to use a little bit. This is a micro tip, and I'm just going to use Elmer's glue. If I use too much Elmer's glue, it's going to cause this page to warp, and I don't really want that. Alternatively, you can use Fabri-Tac or Beacon's 3-in-1, or you could use tape runner or glue stick. But I'm using this Elmer's glue. Okay, and I want it to go right over to the edge. And the thing with this Elmer's glue is it does dry quite quickly. I might actually have to put more because I've been pulling it up and down. Okay. Right, so then for this bottom piece, I'm going to cut it right below that line, and that should work. Let's see. So if I stick that in there and then put that down, you're hardly going to see really where that meets. Okay. Then I can trim up the bottom once I get it down. And I'm mainly just concerned really around the edges. Okay. So I'm going to put that right down to the bottom and into the corner. Okay, and then I'm going to cut this off so that I don't see that little white speck that was there. Okay, so what happens with that? Yeah, so you can't really even see where those joined up. So I'm happy with that. So then I'm going to get this down, and I'm going to put the little beehive on top of that. And I quite like how that looks, only, you know what? I kind of think I might distress that outer edge. Let's see how it looks. If I don't like it, I could always do another one. So for the outer edge, I'm just using my vintage photo. And I'm just going round. I accidentally left the top off it the other night, but it's still working pretty good. It didn't dry out. I find the Distress Oxide lasts quite a while. Okay, let's see if we like that better. Yeah, on camera it doesn't really show up much of a difference, but in real life I can see that edge is a little bit better, so I like that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to get that down. I think with this, yeah, I'm just going to use glue. Glue that down. I could have put another layer underneath it, or it might have looked nice with a brown mat under it to frame it up a little bit better. Like, let me see if I got a piece of brown paper. I've got tons of. So what would it look like if I did a little frame around it? Would that look good? And then have that in there? Kind of think it might. Yeah, I think it might. So I'm just gonna do a very wee little edge. Like so. And then I'll just cut this next little, just a little sliver. And just frame that little hive a little bit better. Yeah, I kind of like that. Why not? I don't know if I've got enough glue on the back of that beehive, or this embossed, because it stands up so much with the embossing. Okay, and then we'll get our beehive down. I love bees and beehives. If you watch my channel, you know that bees remind me a lot of my mother. Okay, so I'm thinking to put it, I'm just looking on each side and up and down. So I think that's about even, and it looks quite straight. Okay. So that's grand, and then we'll get our beehive down. But I also want to put this beehive, and I'm not sure if I want to cut it out flush like so and leave that little bee in there, or just cut the bee out, but we shall see what it looks like. I think I need to cut the bee out. So I'm just going to go straight across, like so. I kind of like that, but I think I'm just going to cut it out. So I'm just going to go round, like so. It's a rainy night here tonight. Rainy night in Halifax. We're getting some of a post-tropical storm, but I forget the name of her. Okay. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so I'm going to make room for beehive, and then we'll get our little beehive down. And then with this other little bee that I cut out, where are we going to put her? Down there, I guess. So I'm going to put that up about there. Okay, and then for the bee's wings, I am going to leave them up a bit, but I might end up gluing them down if they get caught on things. So I don't like them getting torn off. I am going to use my Wink of Stella, and I'm going to try not to squeeze too hard, because it will be a disaster. Like one of my last videos, I squeezed it really hard and it just came pouring out. But I love the Wink of Stella. The Wink of Stella is like an aqua glitter writer, and it has this lovely glitter sheen when it dries, and I don't know if it really picks it up on you can kind of see the light gleaming off it. The other thing is I went to my black glitter pens, and I thought I would just color in this door just to give it a bit of dimension. I don't think it's really going to make a lot of difference, but when I turn the page, the light will grab it because it's glittery. But I'm not sure if it's really going to pick it up on camera. Let's see. What do you think? It makes it a lot darker. Yeah, it just looks, I kind of like it. It makes it look like you're going into the beehive. So with this thing here, do we want to distress the edges? I don't think that I do. I think I'm just going to put it down. Okay, let's get that down. And then for this guy here, I had a great idea. And the great idea was I went and I have had these in my stash for a long time. I picked them up, I don't know where, but you can get ones you could get ones at Michael's too. I don't know how they compare, but I thought this would be cool to use one of these and set him up so that he's supposed to wobble a little bit. And he just kind of, it's hard to pick that up on camera. I do have a smaller one that I tried first so that he wouldn't see. One of them stands up quite high and one, I think I'll use the one that's not so high. So with this, it just has a little adhesive ring to kind of, and I'm going to stick him as if he's, she is going towards the hive with a bunch of nectar for the queen bee. Oops, I think I should have put this on the, adhered it to the bee first. I think it would be easier. So if you're ever going to do this, just take your adhesive off first here. Okay, and then just going to stick her down. If you don't have one of these, that's fine. Just, you can put it just up on a plain dimensional. Oh, I like that. So now what I want to do is just, of course, get some bling going here. I'm thinking that I would like, I've got these little adhesive gold ones, little sequins, that I kind of thought would, if we just dotted them around the hive, that it would pick up the light. So I think that would look good. But we need something there. Now we could put this other little bee or not. But I also want to put some gems on our bees. I'm not sure which gems. Those are too big. And let's see what else we got here. I don't want to do, those are too big. What about one of these? I got these at Michael's too. They were on sale for, they weren't that much. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's put this one on this guy. I usually use my tweezers because it's hard for me to get a grip on that with my arthritis. Okay, so we got that one. Find my tweezers here. And then let's go with different colors for the little ones. Let's go with this. And I want these a little bit smaller because they're smaller bees. And then maybe we'll go with like this yellowy color. Get that one down. Okay, oh, I know what we can do. So that's looking good. We could also put a little gem on the eye. Yeah, why not? We'll dot our eye. Ooh, that's nice. Make that kind of glittery, so that it kind of picks up the light there. And then I think what we'll do, and if you hear a loud crash, I'm all right, is have a little saying here. Choose to be happy, keep life simple. It'd be funny if I could find one that just said be happy, B-E-E. I don't even know where I got these. You can never have too much happy. Happiness depends on ourselves, which is absolutely true. You know, things happen around us, but it's us that choose our emotions. Use your wings. Use your wings. The journey is the destination. You can do anything, but not everything. I think we can do everything. Never give up. Great things take time. I don't know. I hate when I can't. I should have looked at this ahead of time. Don't forget to fly. Let's use that one. Because I think that's good to think about too. Sometimes we just need to just fly. So how about we put that there. Don't forget to fly. Oh, I think that's a lovely little page for today. What do you guys think? For our very first page in our first journal. In our second journal, I guess. But that's it for today. I hope you did enjoy that. And I have a couple more ideas for the next couple Fridays. So you should be seeing a video. And until we do meet again, I hope you stay safe and well. And bye for now.